Hi, everyone, and welcome to the kickoff call for your summer detox. I'm so very excited that you've decided to take this opportunity to really do your body a service and begin that that process of your own taking responsibility for your own health. And it is something that is quite a powerful thing, but in the end, it is something that we should all really begin to understand how to do. I'm Wendy. I am a functional nutritionist, nutritional consultant. I do live blood analysis, and after spending 30 years in the nursing field, just realizing that 95% of our diseases that are going to be killing us are preventable. And from a very functional medicine standpoint, detoxing just made perfect sense to me. And this is why I do it on a personal basis for myself, but I highly encourage it for a lot and a lot of my clients to really improve their health and create the lives that they really deserve through cleansing and improving their diets on a seasonal basis. And once you start doing um, a cleanse, you start to feel better and you really begin to eliminate a lot of the bad habits over the years. Cleansing is simple, and it's a simple method of supporting the detox pathways in the body. The detoxification pathways are the lungs, the liver, the kidneys, and the skin, as well as the lymph. And we really want to try to support that process within our bodies to be able to get rid of the toxic waste and not allow it to reside in the body and keep us very, very toxic, which we'll talk about a little bit further. Because we live in a toxic world, and we're exposed to toxins on a daily basis, cleansing helps us take some of um, take some time to reduce the burden to help the body dump the toxins out, because we have so much toxins in our system, in our body, in our world. Our body becomes congested and clogged up. The pathways become unable to do the job that they are supposed to do. So by cleansing, this really does give the opportunity for the body to take a breather and get back to the normal everyday job of getting rid of the toxins. For me, I mean, it's just a no-brainer. But the question is, why are you not cleansing every day? That's what I would really like to know. So summer detox focus. In the summer, we focus on letting go. Um, and if you've done any of my detoxes in the past, you'll understand that it is a matter of we look at how the seasons correlate with our body through traditional Chinese medicine, Native American medicines, and a myriad of different philosophies with regards to our connection to nature. And in the summertime in North America, in the summertime, we focus on letting go. We aim with this detox to focus on renewing our health by stop stressing, learning to eat clean, creating a new healthy relationship with food, and so much more. For keys for this season, if you're not helping your body to detox, you're putting yourself in harm's way and walking towards a disease instead of away from it. So this just goes without saying. If you're not trying to take care of yourself, you are basically allowing yourself to slowly be poisoned by the food and lifestyle that you're taking in. So we learn to let go. We try each day to let go. For some of us, it can be difficult. For some of us, it requires letting go of what does no longer serve us. So really just taking a look at your life and seeing the things that are in your life that are not helping you be the person that you want to be it on emotional, physical, or spiritual realm within your life. For some of us, it means letting go of control. For some of us, it means giving up perfection. It doesn't have to be scary. And if it sounds a little scary, then it's something that I think probably is something you really need to dive a little bit further into. So just looking at our program. So during phase one, the pre-detox or prep stage is usually about 4 days. Okay, but that is not mandatory by any means. You can take as much time as you need to go through phase one, and I'll talk about that a little bit further. During this phase, you're going to be reducing stimulants and processed foods. So you will learn how to reduce the toxic load for overall health and wellness. And I suggest using phase one to reduce caffeine, sugar, and all white foods, such as your white breads and white potatoes, rice, pasta, and all of the sugars. Sorry, just white sugar. But we're going to try to reduce down all of our sugar at this point as well, too. You're going to begin to read your materials, decide if you're going to make any changes to the meal plan, and adjust your shopping list. You're going to go grocery shopping and put or donate or discard items that are off limits for this program. It's a matter of mind over matter, or out of sight, out of mind. In phase two, you're going to remove all the stimulants and the foods that are not on the detox. So many of my clients feel that they need to extend phase two a lot longer than the 7 days. I encourage you to listen to your body and offer yourself the extension if you feel you are making progress. This is your divine program. If you need more time, take it. For people that are very first time doing a detox or a whole foods cleanse like this, and you find yourself feeling extremely, extremely good at the end of phase two, after the 7 days, continue. I encourage it because it will make a big, big difference, and you are detoxing, you are cleansing a lot of stuff out of your system at this point. If this is a normal situation for you and this is a normal cleanse for you, then something that you do on a seasonal basis, you can stick to the 7 days. That's, because you probably don't have as much toxins to eliminate at this point. And then there's stage three. So this is when we reintroduce some foods back into our system, into our world, and we start to discover if we have any reactions to them. So gluten, the dairy, some meats, and different foods. And we look at seeing if perhaps these could be quite foods that we have mild allergies to or sensitivities to. And when we begin to reintroduce foods very slowly, we can see while using our food journal. And this is one of the things I highly encourage people to do, is really have that food journal handy and, look at the symptoms. And we'll discuss those symptoms a little bit further. So just diving a little bit deeper into the pre-detox phase. Get familiar with your materials, read the program, print out the shopping list, flag recipes that you like, and adjust your shopping list. Check your pantry and shopping list to see what you have. And if you have coffee, breads, sugars, start to cut down on them. One easy way is to reduce coffee is to, make it like a half coffee, and then half tomorrow. Review the recipes, go through them. If there's foods that you don't like, or vegetables that are new to you, switch in other vegetables that you want. There is a list of foods that we have that are, kind of on the no-no list right now. So when switching out the recipes, make sure that you go through that list and see what foods that we're trying to not have on the list right now, and don't replace them with that. I believe pork is one of them. So if you're having sausages or you're planning on having sausages one night, really just try to not have sausages. Don't switch out the recipes for sausages or bacon or ham or anything like that. You're going to be sticking to grass-fed, lean cuts of chicken, fish, and beef, I believe. So you're going to buy your supplies. Local health food stores or Amazon are good for sources. Even Walmart is a really good source for stuff like this. Continue to review your materials, reduce troublemakers, and ask questions. So you're going to look for some probiotics. You can reach out to me. I have a link that I think is provided in the materials that you can go to Full Script and get probiotics, at health professional grade products at a reduced price, 20% reduction price. Or you can just go to your health food store and pick up these things. A skin brush basically is a natural dry brush that has natural bristles in that you're going to be using for dry brushing. A tongue scraper kind of looks kind of like a toothbrush with kind of like a V at the end of it, or a triangle at the end of it that's open. Epsom salts you can buy pretty much anywhere. Castor oil you can buy. Make sure it's hexane free castor oil. And just pick up yourself a journal at the bookstore. Easy peasy. So get into that mindset of being toxin free. Look at the labels. Is there aluminum in your deodorant? Are there things you can't pronounce in your cleaning products? Shampoo, makeup, often a source of very heavy metals. You're going to want to continue to reduce caffeine, sugar, alcohol, and do your grocery shopping if you haven't already. Heading into the detox phase. So this says 5 to 7 days, but again, it can be as long as you need it to be. So before you start, go to your program materials and take the toxicity quiz, the toxicity workbook, and take take a look at it and see where it is that you reside on this list. It is a pretty cool little booklet, and you can really begin to see where all your toxins, what all your symptoms are coming up as toxic related. You want to establish that baseline by using the chart in your program materials as well. And this will give you a great idea of where you are and where you need to improve, and then how you feel and are after the program as well. So understanding the before, middle, and after. Keep in mind that we are removing common allergens and the things known to trigger inflammation and stress in the kidneys and adrenals, especially because this is this time of year we're focusing on the kidneys and the adrenals. The suggested meals packet shows one way that you can structure your detox, but you are welcome to adjust and or use other detox-friendly recipes as well, as long as they're within the guidelines. Detoxers have swapped recipes due to known allergies or known food allergies or aversions. And please ask me if you have any questions on what additional foods to test. So you're going to want to go to your guide for the full list of foods to eat and avoid. Begin with the basics. Getting back to the basics is the first step of getting results. So here's your strategy. Simple, satisfying whole foods in processed, powdered crap out. Simple, satisfying whole foods in, processed, powdered crap out. Simple detox practices that support your body's natural abilities. No more stagnation. Simple schedule. Overwhelm and overextension are over with. So really learning to let go and reduce and reduce and readjust and realign and rebalance during this time. Here is your food reintroduction schedule for reference. Follow the meals laid out in the suggested schedule, meals, and shopping list documents. So on days 8 and 9, you will reintroduce nightshades. On days 10 and 11, you will reintroduce rice. And days 12, 13, 14, you will reintroduce nuts and almonds. 7 days of detox. After our 4-day prep, we move into the 7 days of the detox. Our focus during these 7 days, clean eating, proper hydration, support of detoxification pathways. Detox is just a word to describe ditching the stuff that doesn't serve us, escorting it out in our bodies and lives, and embracing a healthier lifestyle. So this is just basically a kickstart into a different way of eating. How you feel during the detox depends on how much you need to clean out. So everybody's going to be a little bit differently. Everybody's going to have a different reaction. Refer to your guide for a list of symptoms and common symptoms and reactions during your guide, and a list of how to alleviate those symptoms as well. And if you are struggling, you reach out, because I have all kinds of tips with regards to understanding how and why and where and how to alleviate these symptoms. So the focus again this season is gut health. And we really want to always, it's not only just this season, but always we want to have, proper gut health. Digestive enzymes really assist the body to metabolize food. You can consume natural bitters or chew on ginger before a meal. This is really going to help with those, helping to break down the foods that you're eating, which is what enzymes do. You can also add 1 teaspoon of Bragg's raw apple cider vinegar to water, which will naturally enhance digestive enzymes, or you can buy enzymes. The apple cider vinegar in a teaspoon or 2 into water before you eat is one of the ways that I tell my clients all the time. But again, you can also look towards a product, which is, and my favorites are from Biomed International or Vitamost. And if you want some more information about that, please connect with me. Probiotics are also a very good choice. Again, these are just suggestions. Good digestion is essential to overall health. And without a strong digestive system, your body cannot assimilate nutrients. If you suffer from gut issues such as IBS, constipation, acid reflux, digestive distress, or hormonal imbalance, then adding probiotics to and cultured foods and drinks is a must to restore your gut health. Because many probiotics get killed by stomach acid, I highly suggest consuming cultured foods with your meals or cultured drinks in addition to probiotic supplements. And you just can't get enough through eating yogurt. For the most part, yogurt is processed, and it goes through a process that kills most of the probiotics in it as well. So it is something that I wouldn't rely on specifically. And at this point, we're trying to eliminate dairy in our detox at this point anyway. So not looking towards a yogurt for that. Folic acid is actually found in grains, beans, seeds, and nuts, including flax and chia. And this compound that comes from the phosphorus found in plants. Too much phytic acid can inhibit the thyroid, hamper digestion, and leach vital minerals from the body, such as zinc and iron. Some people are not affected by phytic acid, while others experience reactions such as bloating, constipation, headaches, skin problems, thyroid imbalance, joint pains, or weight gain. So this is something that we're looking at reducing out of our diet during this time, including beans, seeds, nuts, and grains. And when we start to reintroduce them into the body, looking for these symptoms is going to be imperative to find out if you have that sensitivity to this. So frequently asked questions. People are often asking me all these different questions. There is a list of questions in your guide on pages 29 to 35. If you go through those questions and you don't find the answers, please reach out. I have a ton of information that I can give you and walk you through step by step of the whole process. So I hope you're ready to really make a big difference in your life. If you need help, please, again, reach out. My email address, wendy@wendyhumphris.com. My Facebook page, Wendy Humphris at Nutritional Solutions. You can find me there quite a bit. If you want some one-on-one counseling to really help you with this process, definitely this is something that we can also do. There is a 30% discount with that as well. And just thank you. Thank you for taking the time to look after yourself and become a better you.